What's up, y'all? It's another episode of the Rap or Cap podcast. I'm your host, Mike, the young OG. I got a special guest for y'all today, my boy Trey Washington. Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us something about
Yes,
yourself.
sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. What's going on, everybody? What's going on? Yeah, man, from Virginia, 30 years old. I'm an old head, but not too old. I
For
don't
sure.
look it, so that's all that matters. But hey, I'm just trying to hold it down for my boy Mike out here. He's
Appreciate,
doing his thing on his podcast, so y'all really need to tune in.
appreciate it. Appreciate it. Big shout out to my homie Made by Jay. He did this shirt. Fire. Definitely need some
That's
more.
tough too.
For
That's
sure.
definitely tough. I need to get some.
For sure. I'm gonna send you the link after this. But
Yeah.
all right, man, let's jump right into it. So I gotta ask you, because you're my guy. We shoe heads. So I gotta give you my top three. So what's your top three favorite shoes right now?
Top three favorite shoes. I mean, I
I
can
see you
tell you
looking at the
exactly.
shoes too.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? They're in sight. So, we talk about Jordans, we talk about Vans, we talk about, say
Anything,
just
bro.
some nice dress casual joints. I mean, Jordans, my favorite Jordan of all time is the Bordeaux sevens,
For sure.
OGs.
Oh
Oh
yeah,
my gosh,
those are
favorite
so
J's
fun.
all the time. Yeah, and then my favorite Vans right now. This is just shoes I rock on a daily. And
Mm,
then so my favorite Vans right now would probably be the solid red joints, the Eras, and then probably
mm,
the checker joints. But other than that, you already know I'm gonna say the Blazers.
for sure.
You already know.
For sure.
You already
For
know.
sure, bro. I've
But
been in Crocs heavy. Ain't gonna lie to you,
bro,
bro.
I'm telling you, I'm about to pick up some Crocs. I almost bought some yesterday
Telling
at the
you.
mall, and I was like, man, they ain't got my size. I went to like three different stores. I was like, you know what, I'm about to just order some.
That's crazy.
I'm probably gonna get the little joints inside the holes and everything with my
The
name.
gym.
You know what I'm saying? The little gems.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I'm about to order baby girl stuff and everything. I don't even care.
Bruh, yeah, I got some slides. I'm like, bro, these joints changed my life. Like,
Dog, tell you, I'm about to get just the OG Crocs though, the fat ones.
yeah,
You
I
know what I'm
got
saying?
those too. I got
Yeah,
those too.
got to. I heard they super comfy.
Oh, for sure. I'm telling you right now, you won't wear anything else. Anything else.
But be wearing this junk in my uniform too.
Nah, fact. Eddie, so you be like, oh,
Right? No, I'm in my Crocs. Leave me alone.
yeah, leave me alone. Right, man. Let's get into it. I'm just gonna give you like three topics for you to choose from. You tell me what you want to talk about today.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so the first one we got is I did all these because I know we just be talking about this type of stuff all the time, and we be having great talks, and everybody need to hear
I was
this.
about to say you probably could just pick one. I'm be like, all right, yeah, let's go. But go ahead, hit me.
For sure, for sure. So the first one I'm gonna hit you with is: Are your friends battle tested?
Mm-hmm.
The second one I'm gonna hit you with is being a father, and then the third one I'm gonna hit you with is the expectations for the NBA season.
Ooh,
So I'm gonna read them back to you again. So you got: Are your friends battle tested?
define that.
I can't. I can't, bro. I can't.
Okay, in my own opinion. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Are your friends
All
battle
right.
tested? Being a father, and then expectations for the NBA season.
Man, those last two, I gotta think. Do I like being a dad more? I like watching basketball more. Let me think. Nah.
Yeah.
Real talk, man. I was just talking about the NBA, like how it
Mhm.
starts up on the 22nd of December and all that, and like I was
Mhm.
hype.
For
People are
sure.
down. People are downplaying the bubble,
Oh
and
my
that was
God,
probably
they're
the
down
best.
playing.
That was probably the best competition you gonna see ever.
For
Just
sure.
how hard they played. But you know me, man. I
Mhm.
got two little girls, so I gotta do it. I gotta do it.
We're going with being a father.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir.
You know me.
For sure. So, jump right into this, John. For real, this is gonna be literally like an interview because I don't got no experience of being a father.
That's
Yeah,
why. That's why I figured like you
knock on
probably,
wood.
yeah. You ain't got a few out there.
Yeah, chill out, chill out.
And here we go.
Man, here we go. So, man, the first thing I want to ask you is, what is the number one thing you want to know? Like, you want people to know before having kids, if you were to give advice.
Man, it's probably what anybody would tell anybody that doesn't have kids. That's probably, same young, stuff like that. But the main thing, honestly, is to make sure you have it with somebody that you truly want to have kids with. You don't even have to be in
Mhm.
love with this person, honestly. And it sounds crazy, for me to say that. But
Mhm.
honestly, as long as you can get somebody that is actually mentally prepared to be a mother or a father for women also, then that's the most important thing. Because
Mhm.
honestly, me and my baby mom's my wife, you know what I'm saying? No matter what we go through, I already know that my kids are going to be taken care of.
Yeah.
She's not going to beat me over the head for child support, nothing like that, because she's not that type of person. And I
Mhm.
knew that from day one. I mean, we were together for like 6 years before we even had kids. So
Sheesh.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's a long time. I'm old. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's like the main thing, is to make sure that you're actually mentally prepared yourself, and that your baby mom is mentally prepared, or baby father is mentally prepared, just to have kids and to co-parent, not
Mhm.
just, you know, hey, let's have kids because it sounds good and that's the
Mhm.
reason y'all stay together. No, that's that's old people stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you don't want to do
Yeah.
that. That's, you acting real young minded when you do stuff like that. And you really gotta be prepared to do something or step into this situation. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
For sure. So, how has, like, you have two baby girls?
Hmm.
How has the kids shifted your finance? So just kind of go into it a little bit, and like let people in on like what having, not having two necessarily, but having one, like how that
Right.
shifts everything.
Man, it's me being in the military is helped so much, and that's probably why I've stayed in for this long, for some
Hmm.
stupid reason. But that's probably why I stayed in for this long, just because my first one, she's 6 now, and then, you know, just had another one. She's just hit 5 months. She's
Hmm.
Gemini, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we out here. But but man, just having that first one, like, I was so ready to get out, and then
Hmm.
as soon as I was deployed and stuff like that, I was getting ready to deploy. And as soon as I figured out that Shorty was pregnant, I was like, man, I can't get out now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, I really got to make sure that I'm set, not just her mother, but I really got to make sure I'm set, to make sure I can take care of me, myself, and them. Because she wasn't in the military yet. She was finishing up at school and stuff like that.
Hmm.
And so I re-enlisted for another 4 years to go back to Germany. I mean, you know, that's where we reside.
Yes,
But
sir.
but I re-enlisted for another 4 years just to make sure make sure I got a plan when I get out. And I was about to get out again. All of a sudden, baby number two. And
Hmm.
I'm just like, man, nah, let me stay in, let me weigh my options, let me figure this stuff out. So that's what I did, man. I made sure everything was set. But financially, to answer your question, man, it makes you it really makes you think, like, hey, do I need these? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
Yeah,
we can go back to shoes. Like, Jordans are not cheap.
for
So
sure not.
I'm
Yeah.
already choosy with the Jordans I buy. Like, I don't have a lot of Jordans. You know my shoe collection. I got shoes, but it ain't a lot of Jordans. Not as many as the typical sneakerhead. But it
Beast.
really makes you think. Yeah, it really makes you think, like, do I really need these? Do I
Hmm.
really need these tattoos? You know what I'm saying? Like, am I financially stable enough to handle this? And then all of a sudden, oh, you know what, Shorty, she needs school supplies. You feel me?
Yeah.
So you really got to make sure that you're mentally prepared for all that, and you're financially stable for all that, so that you can live your lifestyle and bring another child into your lifestyle.
Hmm.
So that way, I mean, you know, everybody's comfortable,
Yeah.
not just comfortable, but well off for real.
Yeah. Yeah, because I think we, as like young adults, we just think about it. We're
Mm-hmm.
like, oh yeah, like I wear boxers or I wear
Right.
pants every day, and all I got to do is wash them when you get ready. But you don't realize when you have a kid, like Pampers run out, like
Bruh.
diapers run out, like.
Yeah, not even to mention the bottles, the pacifiers that if you plan
Hmm.
on using them, I mean, if you go to formula instead of breastfeeding, all of that plays into so much. So with this second kid, I mean, we talk about, they grow out of stuff so quick,
Yeah.
especially when the first, let's say, first 3 to 9, 12 months, they're growing out of stuff so quick. It's like, dang, I just bought that onesie 2 weeks ago.
Hmm.
Like, oh, she was just in 3 months. Oh, now she in 6 months. Like, bro, that's 2 weeks apart. Like, what's going on? This
Yeah.
3 and 6 months. That's
Yeah.
3 months apart. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just throwing all that into the equation. That's why I'll tell you straight up, baby showers. People be like, man, I'm not trying to have a baby shower. I don't even like people, blah, blah,
What?
blah. You crazy.
Free
Baby
gifts.
showers will save your life.
Mm-hmm.
And Noble, I'm asking for diapers, wipes, diapers, and then probably wipes. So, I mean, it's like, it saves your life, man. Like, we ain't run out of diapers.
Mm-hmm.
Shorty's 5 months. We ain't run out of diapers until like last month from the baby
Wow,
shower.
that's
Yeah,
crazy.
it's wild. We still haven't run out of wipes. We still probably got like a whole giant case of wipes.
Sheesh. And mind you, we in quarantine too, so it's
Right,
like
bruh.
you getting them Joes like
Right.
on the regular,
I'm
like
telling you, man.
changing diapers on the regular.
Like it's crazy. It's crazy, crazy, crazy. And then with baby girl, man, same thing. Clothes, shoes. Like her thing right now is just growing out of her shoes.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, everybody's talking about, oh yeah, my kid about to be cute. Yeah, all right. Wait till she hit 2 years old. She ain't gonna be cute no more. She'll be walking around with the same shoes she had on last year because she fits them. And you're
Mm-hmm.
not trying to buy her two more brand new pairs of shoes. Man, if the shoes fit, they gonna wear them. Period. They ain't
For
busted.
sure.
They ain't got holes in them. Hey, you better humble yourself. You let your kid wear them, but you better not be looking fresher than your kids. I'll tell you that right now.
Oh, for sure.
Do not.
Yeah. So, from my next question, it sounds like you kind of already answered it, but it sounds like you were ready for childhood. Like, it's not like it was like a spur of the moment. Like, it might have been, but it's not like you guys weren't mentally prepared to have kids. Like, you guys were just ready and y'all just went into it with a mindset already.
At the time, me and Shorty were not on the best terms,
Mm.
but
Which one? The first one, right? Alana, right?
yeah.
Alana,
At the
yeah.
time, with the first one with Alana, that's my oldest. At the time, me and Shorty were not on the best terms. So, I mean, it was like as soon as I found out, I was like, oh dang, you know what I'm saying? I'm a year in the, she was born in 14, yeah. So I was 2 years in the military already, and I was like, dang. Like at first, I was scared. Like, are me and Shorty gonna work out? You know what I'm saying? We're bringing a baby into the world with two parents that aren't even gonna be together. You know what I'm saying? It's a
Yeah.
scary feeling. It's very scary. And then on top of that, you don't want to fail like a real father. Like you don't want to fail as a dad at
Yeah.
all, bro. It is like it is so important that you do everything you can to be a great parent. And then on top of that, you got girls. To be a great father is like the scariest thing in the world. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
So mentally, yes, I was ready. I mean, sitting down thinking about it, like, oh dang, we better have a kid. We better have a kid. Me and Shorty, we wouldn't even like each other right now. Like, all right, man, let's do this. We ain't got no choice. You know what I'm saying? I'm not getting rid of the baby.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And I mean, if that's what she decides to do, that's what she decides to do. I can't stop her. It's her body. You feel me? But
Yeah.
it's just at the time I was like, you know what? Yeah, let's do this. And we're gonna make this work. Me and our relationship. We're gonna make it work just because I mean we have to. Not because of the baby, but that's what not only we deserve for investing so much time on ourselves, but that's also what our kids deserve.
Yeah.
You really got to try our best to make it work. So at the time I was ready because I mean I raised my nephew too, man. So that helped out a lot, just having that background, that know-how.
Yeah, that's
Just
familiar.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that helped out a lot. So I mean, ain't nothing I can't handle. You know me.
Yeah.
But but yeah.
So, last question on the finance piece. Did you think your kids would cost more or less than you thought, or were you pretty spot on how much you thought like a kid was going to cost?
I was thinking more, to be honest,
Mm-hmm.
because like at first I was watching my pockets like crazy. Like some people don't even like checking their account just because, like, dang, I don't want to see $200 in there.
Yeah.
I check my account and I see $250. I'm like, oh, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, but no, man, I really expected more. I was like, dang, like this is about to be bad. I'm about to be broke all the time. No more tattoos. You know what I'm saying? Like you know, I'm tatted. So
Mm-hmm.
like in my head, I'm like, no tattoos. You know what I'm saying? I can't go shopping like I used to. Can't be going out like I used to go to like out to dinner and stuff like that. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, dang. So, but once we got into it, and I was the only one in the military at the time. I had all the income. So
Mm-hmm.
in my head, I was like, all right, let me make sure that we're going to be straight. So
Mm-hmm.
I cut back on what I needed to. You know what I'm saying? Financially stable, paid off what I could before the baby came. Made sure we made out at the baby shower. I invited everybody. I don't even like you. Hey, come to my baby shower.
To the baby
You know
shower.
what I'm saying? Yeah,
I need that.
like, hey, we cool? All right, cool. Come on to the baby shower. You know what I'm saying? Bring diapers and
Yeah.
wipes. But it's
Both of them.
yeah, both of them. So I mean, it's you. Like I said, man, it's not an easy task, but once you get into it, you figure it out. Like you really do.
Yeah.
It's not something that you can't handle at all as a human being. If you are set yourself, you can definitely be set for somebody else to come into the world.
So you did say your age, so I'm gonna put you out there. You know, being that you're 30, on a scale from 1 to 10, how tired do kids make you on a regular?
Oh, how many games of full court we run normally?
Probably like 6, 7.
Yeah,
Like that.
no. But see, the thing is, well, my point is that who was with me every time I came to the gym?
Alana,
baby girl.
Yeah.
So I mean, my daily routine. You knew my daily routine. I get up, get Shorty ready, do her hair, make sure she brushes her teeth, feed her, take her to before care, after care, whatever. They take her to school. I go to work after I drop her off. I get off work at like 2:00 in the afternoon. I go hoop. If she wants to come with me to the gym, I'll ask her straight, hey, you trying to come to the gym with daddy? She'll be like, yeah. So we go to the gym, and then at that point, you know what I'm saying, we run 6, 7 games. By the time we leave is what time? 5, 6 o'clock in the afternoon?
Yeah. It's got to be
Sometimes
5:30
later.
because
Right.
5:30, that's that mark.
Exactly. So 5:30, and then we leave. I go home, and I get her in the bath right away. I put some food on her. She want a grilled cheese. All right, grilled cheese is going back. I'm gonna wash her hair up, condition it, wash her up and stuff like that. Get her ready for bed and all that. Go out there, grab her grilled cheese, cut it in half, little triangles and stuff, and then sit her down, let her eat, let her chill. While she chilling, watching TV, I'm in the shower getting ready for bed. I get out, we kicking it. It is by that time, it's like 7:30, almost 8:00. Yeah, bro, it's tiring, but as long as you got a routine, I'm telling you, I tell Shorty this now. Like, we got to have a routine with this baby. We have to. Like, she's got to be on a sleep schedule, all that stuff. We argued about multiple times, but, you know, we came to a good compromise. So it's tiring, dog. It is. But I enjoy it so much that I don't even think about it. I love being a dad, bro. Love being a dad, especially with little girls. If it was a little boy, I'd probably be beating his. Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Because if it's another one of me,
hey, the youngest one looked like she gonna be you. She got the mean mug down and everything.
I'm telling you, bro. Like, she not only does she look exactly like Lana, look like me. This one, dog, she is a spitting image of me. Like, I look at her, I want to punch myself in the face. I'm like, dog, you are exactly like me. Faces, everything, personality, all me. That's my little Gemini baby, man. But it's cool. I enjoy it, bro. Like I said, I enjoy it so much. I don't even think about being tired. I really don't. I love it.
That's good.
Like, at this point, I can go to sleep. Military's helped out a lot too. Like, I can go to sleep at like 12:30 at night, get up at 7:00 in the morning with the baby, and I'll be cool for the entire day.
Yeah.
Cool. Chill.
You got a routine.
Exactly, bro. That's what you need.
So what are you trying to teach your kids early that you got late, like information or experiences?
Well, you know us. We always say, if I knew now what I knew back then, we'd be in the NBA right now.
Oh yeah, for sure. For sure.
Like, if I do now what I do back then, my work ethic would be different. Schooling would be different. Like, my biggest thing with Alana right now is school, bro. Like, that is, I preach so much how important it is. I barely made it out of Heidelberg High School. Yeah. Barely, bro.
Shout out to Heidelberg, though.
Shout out Heidelberg High School. You know what I'm saying? H-Town. Real
H-Town.
Real H-Town. Yeah. But my biggest thing is school, man. Preaching school. Just making sure that she understands how important it is. And trying to get in her sports, too. Because she in princess mode. She acting like her mom. But But yeah, man, school is the most important thing right now. Like I said, I barely made it out of school. I wanted to make sure that she understands how important it is and make sure she takes after her mother with the whole schooling thing. She got her whole degree and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So that's my biggest thing. You ain't got school, you ain't got nothing.
Yeah, for sure. Education is starting to become more important
It is,
nowadays. Like
bro.
you can't even get, it's like nowadays you can't even get a job with a regular job with like a high school diploma. Like they want
Right.
you to have a degree, like a
Right,
bachelor's
bro.
degree gonna be the new high school diploma in a couple of
Right, bro.
years.
Like you like on some regular type stuff, working at Panera Bread as a daggone sandwich maker. Like
Yeah.
it's crazy, bro. So I don't see no kids working at Panera Bread. I don't know if you noticed that. Like recently, I see no
Yeah.
kids working at Panera Bread. It's all
Mm-mm.
adults, like straight adults, like not
Mm-hmm.
like some 17-year-olds, 18 years olds. Like it's like 25, 30, 40. So
Mm-hmm.
that tells you right there, like the times have changed, bro. Like you need your education. My
For sure.
mom, she still don't have a degree, and she a
Neither does
GS-15
mine.
step 2 in the government, making well over 6 figures.
So add a degree to that
Add
and
a degree to that,
add a
bro.
degree to
Like
that. Mm-hmm.
she working up there with our new president.
The big
Hopefully not.
dogs.
Yeah. Not the old one, the new one. So,
The
you
new
know what I'm saying? Yeah,
one.
new. So like it's my pops too. Like he literally just got his associates, I think, like
Oh,
a year
word?
ago. Yeah, and he's the chief of Williamsburg, Virginia Fire Department.
Mm-hmm.
First black chief of Williamsburg. Like he's. I mean they doing their thing.
Mm-hmm.
Us, we need a whole degree. I still don't have my degree. I'm in
Yeah.
the military. I'm just surviving right now. You feel me?
But it's coming though. It's coming
Oh
though. You
yeah,
know, it's
definitely,
coming.
indubitably.
Yeah,
It's
undoubtedly.
coming, bro. Undoubtedly, it's coming, bro.
Man, so as they get older, how will you tell your kids about life and share experiences with them without overbearing and controlling them? So
See, I
knowing
try and
us, because you know
yeah,
we got stories for days.
yeah,
Like,
bro.
how you even gonna carry that with two girls?
Man, it's a different perspective because we guys, but I do what I can just to try and let them know. Like I do it on the life isn't easy type talk. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Like you got to work for everything, be the best at everything you do. Same thing my pops told me. It don't matter if you're male or female at this point, but do everything my pops told me and preach that to her because the most important thing is to be the best at every single thing that you do, no matter what it is. You
Yeah,
out there, you out there raking leaves for a living. Be the best at it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
Like it's very important to do everything you can, the best you can, as efficient as you can. So that way nobody can tell you any different. You know what I'm saying?
hmm,
Like me, I was a cook in the army at some point. You know, I'm here reclassing, changing my job and stuff. But and
hmm,
I hate being a cook, bro. I really do. I hate it with a passion. But nobody can tell me that they're better than me, and that's
hmm.
period. So, and I would never ever let anybody tell me that they're better than me. Oh, you better than me? Okay, hey, let's go find out. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like
for
if I
sure.
lose, I lose. Hey, you can say I put up a fight for real. I
Hmm.
got at least one hit in.
Yeah, it wasn't no sweep. It wasn't no
Nothing
sweep.
at all.
It wasn't
At
no
all.
sweep.
At all. So I'm going out like the Miami Heat. I'm going out like Jimmy Butler.
For sure.
So, but like I said, man, it's very important to appreciate your kids. Like, without being overbearing, just be the best at everything you do, because nothing's gonna come easy to you. Everybody's gonna look at you like, oh, you can't do it, you can't do it, you can't do it, and they still treat women like that for some reason. Seeing as my daughter is light skinned and she's a woman, they
Yeah,
know that she got everything but white in her. So as
yeah,
pasty as she is, they know she mixed with something.
yeah.
I mean, it's very important for my kids to work very hard and to let people know, like, hey, they in this world too, and this is their world, and they're gonna take over.
Yeah,
You feel me?
definitely on the women piece because they're the
Yeah.
biggest minority, especially women of color. So it's
Right, bro.
like she's gonna have to work extra harder
Right.
than black people, like black just regular black men, like or
Exactly, bro.
anybody else.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what sacrifices do you find yourself having to make now that you have kids?
I
I
already
know,
named the shopping and the clothes and
yeah,
stuff,
and I
but
know we named the clothes part.
yeah, like the wants, yeah. But the main sacrifices I think, man, is being more. Can't really say being more of a man because I'm
Hmm.
already a man. I'm a grown man. You know what I'm saying. Can't nobody
Hmm.
tell me any different. But it's I think the biggest thing. it's like sacrificing time with your boys. You know what I'm saying? That's probably the biggest thing that hits you right away. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got the kids at home. I want to go out with my boys, you know, just to go have a drink, whatever. You can't do that every weekend like you used to.
Mm-hmm.
You can't go kick it with your boys like you used to. Even hooping all the time like we used to. There's times where I couldn't even show up to hoop because bro, I gotta go get shorty.
Mm-hmm.
We gotta take off for the weekend. You know what I'm saying?
You don't want to go to the gym.
I'm telling you, man,
Mm-hmm.
it's certain things that you sacrifice that's in your daily routine before this child came along that you just can't do anymore. You feel me? Like
Mm-hmm.
even little quality time with shorty. Like I'm just happy that my mom lives 15, 20 minutes down the road just so we can have some quality time and
Mm-hmm.
go out or whatever. But even still, that's slim. It's super slim.
Yeah.
So we gotta make time to make time for real. So I mean, the main thing, like I said, the first thing that hits you is not being able to go out with your boys or even your homegirls. You know what I'm saying? If you're a female, it's different. Your whole life changes. Your whole perspective on everything changes.
Yeah.
So
I already know, like you spoke on it already a little bit, but it's like you got two now. So it's
mm-hmm.
like the slack that you have now that Alana's a little older, it's like you immediately lost that as soon as she was born or
Right.
the wife got pregnant. It was like, dang, like here we go all over again.
Right.
Right when we got a
Right.
groove.
I had a time at a point where I was like, oh, Alana can take care of herself. She cool. You know what I'm saying? She can go play by herself. She can turn her own TV on. She can get on her little Kindle by herself. Like she don't need me to do any of that stuff. The only thing I really gotta do is make sure she eats.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what I'm saying, make sure she got clothes on her back. That's too easy.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, this is me contemplating life. Nah, man, that's just life, man. That's what I signed up for. I'm cool with it.
And you got two girls too, so it's like two divas in the household. Three.
And they talking about getting a dog. I was like, man, we get a dog, it's gonna be a boy. I don't care.
It got to be a boy.
I do not care. Pink thing hanging out. I don't care if it touches you. I don't care, bro. Like it's gonna be a boy.
Yeah, bro. It gotta be a boy.
And I don't care what y'all say. And that's it. That's fine. Everybody gonna be listening to this like, nah, you know it's about to be a girl.
No, it ain't. No, sir.
All right, we gonna see.
I said what I said.
Right. I said what I said. You know what I'm saying? How many kids you want to have?
Man, it's looking real two-ish. It's looking real
two-ish.
It's looking real two-ish.
Like a real zero-ish.
Yeah, bro, for sure. Like kids right now, bro, I barely can feed myself. Like
it be like that, bro. I'll tell you.
Man.
Tell you.
Bro, I had to feed my my homeboy's kid because I opened a bag of chips and she just walk up to me and she just staring and like hovering over the bag. And I'm just like, I gotta share my snacks with you?
Nah.
Like, you're not even my kid. I gotta share my snacks with you?
you don't even go here.
Like, exactly. I'm not even your dad.
Right. Now if you start acting up and I got beat your butt, you don't want anything to do with me now.
Exactly.
But I got snacks in my hand, right? Okay.
See, yeah, like the feeding the kids part, I'm still gonna have to get accustomed to because I just love food too much.
Yeah, and it doesn't show apparently.
Wow.
Hey man, Lil Mike.
Look a little skinny yourself, bud. It look like you ain't been in the weights.
You know, do a little push-ups here and there.
Yeah, look like you've been hitting a lot of cardio, my guy.
Trying to watch my girlish figure.
Chill out.
You know what I'm saying? Summertime coming up.
Hey, I feel that. Like, no, summertime already passed, bro. Hold on now.
He said,
wait a minute. It sounded so good. I'm like, right? Yeah, we've been in quarantine so long. I don't even know what season it is.
What time is it again?
What time is it? What day is it?
Right.
Hey, man. So are you serving more that you have kids? So like you find yourself like doing more things for like your wife and your kids more now that they're around? Like, are you doing more?
Man, I ain't picture myself being married, but hey, here we are. But like real talk, it's like especially during quarantine, man. As soon as COVID hit, like I was still at Fort Lee. I was still like me and Shorty. We weren't living together. I moved Alana up with her mother like immediately up to Northern Virginia, and because she was going to end up in there anyway, and I was supposed to be up there. I was supposed to be at school in April, where I'm at right now. Didn't get that because of COVID.
Mm-hmm.
And then finally I get up there in May, like a week before Kai is born, my youngest. A week before she's born, she comes. I was supposed to leave. I was supposed to be back from school by that time, and then I was supposed to leave for school again in July. But as soon as Kai came, as soon as COVID hit, period, I was like, all right, I got the groceries. I don't need you leaving the house, period. You know what I'm saying? Like pregnant women, they're high risk, period. Even when it ain't COVID, they high risk. So they can't even walk straight sometimes. But it's just like I made sure like, yo, I got the groceries, you know what I'm saying? Anytime I need to leave, anytime you want food or we leave the house, I got it. I don't even care no more. So with Alana, you're not going anywhere. Like you stay your butt in the house too. As soon as things calm down, I still made sure I did that. Even around the house, like I would at least try, you know what I'm saying, wash it, get up, cook breakfast for all of them. Wash the dishes, take the trash out, even the trash, bro. Like you're not even taking the trash out. I got that. I don't want any type of contact. I don't want y'all to have any contact with anybody else. Just me. So I make sure I try to do all of that stuff, all the little labor. And I know that's guy stuff. Man, it's equal opportunity, bro. You go take the trash out. But nah, it's like I made sure I did all that stuff just to make sure that they weren't at risk for anything. Nothing. Like not even a sneeze. I ain't want to risk it, bro. Like that's my whole world right there. You feel me? But that was very important to me. And I made sure I pulled my weight enough. I mean, she's, of course, you know, women, they feel like you ain't never doing enough anyway. So you can go ahead and make a 5-star meal and it's like, oh, this is it. Yeah, all right. Don't worry about it. I'll flip all this over. Don't play with me right now.
Where's my dessert?
Right. Okay.
So you didn't rub my feet while I was eating? Okay.
Oh, you didn't rub my feet while you were cooking. You got me. Come on, bro.
So you didn't ask me what I wanted to eat. You just assumed.
Right. I didn't ask for this. That's okay. Don't worry about it.
You're gonna eat it anyway.
Yeah. I can knock you out and I can feed you, or you can just eat it on your own. Pick one.
Man. So I know like she's Kaya's young, but like how is it in the difference between like when they were first born, like and loving them and raising them? So how is it different? Like how is Alana different than Kaya is right now?
Like when they were first born, both of them at that age. It's hard, bro. 6 years ago. Lana
was it more difficult? Was it just different, or was it kind of the same?
It was more difficult because it was more difficult with Alana. Because, you know what I'm saying, I raised my nephew, but this my own, like this little thing came out of me. You know what I'm saying? Like not out of me personally, but you know where it came out of there.
Yeah.
But it's so different because you're just thinking about like, dang, I really don't want to mess this up. Like I said, and then raising her, like I taught her how to, I potty trained her myself because Mel, she was at basic training and all that stuff. She had just joined the military. We moved back to Germany, like just me and Alana by ourselves. She was just turned 2 the day we left to go back to Germany. And it was just me and her for the longest. So at that point, you know, I was the one potty training her. I was doing all that stuff. And then, but when she was first born, Mel, she was pretty much doing everything, bro. Like being a cook in the Army, I worked crazy hours, like sometimes 05 in the morning to like 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock at night. By the time I get home, bro, I'm not trying to do anything, nothing. So the time I did get, sometimes she'd be asleep before I even get home. And at that point, like I'm in the room, there's multiple nights where I'm in the room, like just thinking like, oh, I really want to get out. Like I catch myself tearing up sometimes, like, cause I can't even spend time with my kid. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It hurts. It hits you hard. So there was times like when she was younger, like I couldn't be around all the time. And Kai's age right now, I was getting ready to deploy when Alana was that age. So I was gone for another 9 months on deployment. When I got back, Alana didn't want anything to do with me. She didn't know me. I missed her first birthday, first Christmas, Thanksgiving. I left around this time in 2014. Yeah, 2014, 15, something like that. I left around this time. It was October. And like I said, I got back. She ain't want nothing to do with me. Like when she was sick, ain't want nothing to do with me. Couldn't even take care of her. Couldn't pick
Dang.
her up, nothing, bro. Like, it broke my heart.
Mm-hmm.
Literally broke my heart. But, after a while, they come around and I realized that. So it's just, like I said, bro, they get attached to what they want at that time. And whether it's you, their mother, this unicorn that I'm looking at right now that Alana made me bring with me to school, it just, they get attached to certain things. So you really just got to take it day by day, learn them, and then let them learn you. Teach them right from wrong early, so that way they don't do it later on. You know what I'm saying? I remember the first time I popped Alana on the hand, she kept grabbing for something. I think it was my knife, like the one I keep my uniform, and she kept grabbing for it, and I was just testing her. But it was closed, of course. Calm down, people.
Yeah,
it was closed.
Relax. Yeah, relax. I get you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it was closed. Yeah, but she kept grabbing for it, and I just tap her on the hand, give her a little tap, and third time I popped her, and she looked at me, lip poked out. I think she was like 5, 6. She was like 6 months. She was at Kai's age now.
Hurt.
Bruh, she was broken. She lip poked out, just wailing. I was like, and at that point, I was like, oh man, I feel bad.
What did I do?
but like at the time, it's like, hey man, now don't do it again. She never did it again.
Yeah.
Never. She saw it. I put it back in front of her. She saw it like 2 days later. Never touched it. So, I mean, it's good to teach them early while you can. So with Kai, it's the same thing, man. Same exact thing. It's just different attitude, different personality. But
who kept her when you was deployed? Like when you were in Germany, like
Mel.
She had came over by that time.
No. When I was deployed, I went to Kuwait and Iraq. So Mel, she wasn't working at that time. She just had her 6 months earlier, 7 months, almost 7 months earlier. So she was at home. She was staying at home anyway. So I mean, she had her the entire time I was gone. It was just her and Alana. And then when I went to Germany, when me and Alana went to Germany, when I moved out there, Alana was with me the whole time. I mean, when I was at work, she was in daycare. That's another thing, bro. Daycare is expensive, bro. So expensive.
Tell them.
Oh, man, think before y'all have kids, bro, for real. Because it is not cheap at all.
5 days a week, sometimes 6.
Right. You don't get daycare gift cards at baby showers.
You don't.
You don't get daycare gift cards at baby showers, bro. You don't. Man, it's 5 days a week. And if I got to work on the weekends and it's just me, I had to make sure I find a babysitter. I'm in Germany. I don't know nobody. I don't want to know nobody. Nobody's coming near my kid. You know what I'm saying? And they expect you to do that in the military. They expect you like, hey, man, you got a family care plan? Oh, your wife's not here? Too bad. You better find somebody to watch your kid because you got to work this weekend. Wow, bro. Y'all really don't care about me.
You weren't in Heidelberg. You weren't in familiar territory when you went back to Germany. So
bro.
It's like.
Exactly. I'm in the middle of nowhere in Baumholder, Germany, man. It's crash. But, yeah, we used to run them. Basketball,
thrash
football,
them. Thrash them.
Dog it up, bro. So I mean, it's tough at first, bro. It's tough, but I mean, as long as you got the support, that's another thing. Co-parenting is everything. If you can make it work, make it work. If your baby moms or your baby daddy don't want to co-parent and they want to act all crazy and stuff, let them act crazy. You know what I'm saying? You'll work it out. You'll do anything in the world for your kid. As long as you put them first, it's all gonna work out.
Yeah, for sure. Especially with that mindset, like you just thinking like, regardless of what we got going on, like we need to prioritize the kid, and then we can figure it out around them.
Exactly. That's the most important thing, because as soon as you realize like this ain't even about us no more. You know what I'm saying? We didn't work out, and we realized we didn't work out. Like that's done. The sooner you realize that, and the sooner you put that child first, no matter how many you got, as soon as you put them first, everything's going to just run smoothly. Even if Shorty want to act crazy, no matter what, don't react to it. Just do what you got to do for your kid and be on your way. That's it, bro.
Wise words, because I see a bunch of people in life and on Instagram, like
man,
literally just trying to work it out just because of whatever. Like, oh, we got a kid together, we have to be together. No, you don't.
Exactly, you don't, bro. You don't.
That's worse. Them seeing two parents just in two different homes and this parenting them right
Yep.
is better than seeing two parents broken in the same home.
Exactly.
Messing them up emotionally.
And I know that from experience. My mom's and my pops ain't been together since I was 4 or 5 years old. They finally got divorced when I was 5.
Mm-hmm.
And I turned out great. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So
And
I mean,
functional.
right, bro, like and functional. Like I'm mentally all there. You know, I'm a little crazy, but you know, I'm mentally all there. You know what I'm saying? But like, I'm supporting myself. I can support myself. I can support my kids. I can support my family. Like, I can bring another kid. To be honest, I can bring another kid into the world. Support that kid too.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not just the support. It's not just the money. It's being mentally there. Like, my pops was always around. Made sure that he was in my life. I got a sister, but we got different dads. But he treated my sister like his own. Mm-hmm. He always said straight up, "Yeah, these are my kids. This is my daughter." And he brought her in when she was 4 at the time. Yeah, she's almost 4 years older than me, so she was like 3 or 4 years old. So I mean, he treated her like his own. So I mean, that's what you got to do, though, man. It's love, no matter how much your kids might reject you, or somebody else's kid might reject you as a step parent. Just realize, like, they'll understand later on. They're gonna realize, like, dang, he was always there for me, or she was always there for me. Like, my stepmom, I love my stepmom to death. Love my steppops to death. Like, they'll do anything in the world for me. They've done everything in the world for me. I couldn't ask for anything more.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't change them getting divorced for the world. Like, your parents are still together, and that's beautiful, bro. Beautiful. Like, they look like they got a great relationship. So I mean, there's times when it works, there's times when it doesn't. As long as, like you said, co-parent, even when they're together or not, as long as they co-parent, you're gonna be all right.
Yeah, your situation is a beautiful situation too, because it's like it's no hard feelings on either side. They just chose to literally make it work, and they prioritized you and your sister like over everything. Like, there wasn't any, baby mama drama, or you gonna pay this child support, or I'm taking you to court for custody and all that. It was literally like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't see too many situations like that, like, at all. Like, I'm not gonna knock my parents for staying together, but like, I think it's about as difficult to stand together as it is co-parenting.
It is,
honestly, bro. Like, and you guys both gotta, agree on time frames, agree on like when he gonna come, where they gonna spend their birthday, where they gonna do Christmas, like when we coming together.
That's
being
the
around certain
biggest
people.
thing. Holidays are the biggest thing, but they never not around us, which is amazing. You know what I'm saying? They never around us argued about who was going to have us for Christmas or the holidays or whatever, birthdays, stuff like that. They alternated Christmas, Thanksgiving. Even when I was in Vicenza in Italy, like, we moved to Italy when I was 12, never been away from my pops. Like, he was heartbroken. But he didn't fight it once, not because he didn't want me to stay, but he knew that me being with my mother was probably the best thing at the time. So I mean, that right there alone is respect. So I mean, if you can bring yourself to, as a man or a woman, to be like, hey, they're taking a little bit better care than I am of our kids, just so be it. Like, you got to live with that. Just be there when you can. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, like I said, when we moved to Italy, my mom and my pops, they would go half on a ticket to get me back to my pop's house, so I could spend the holidays with him. And my pops was even paying child support for my sister, not even his kid.
Yeah, that's
still throwing money out there for my sister, bro.
That's
like,
amazing.
It's love, dog. Like, that's why I feel like I turned out pretty daggone good, because of the way that he is. I take after him a lot. Me, him, you already met him. Me and him are the same exact person, bro.
The same exact person.
Same exact person, bro. It's fun. It's love. It's like, his mindset is just like mine. I learned everything mentally from him. My heart, it comes from my mom, though. It does, because she has a huge heart. She'll do anything in the world for anybody. Like I said, bro, you know me. I'll do anything in the world for my boys. Anybody that doesn't do me wrong, I got you. Period.
For sure. So for sure. So who, like, I know, back to what we were talking about last on this topic right here, who was more needy? Was it Alana at Kaya's age, or is it Kaya right now? Since she has everyone's attention, you know.
Man,
And Kaya's what 5 months,
yeah,
6 months? Yeah.
she just hit 5 months.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, July, August, September, October, November. I count my fingers. Yeah, 5 months. She just hit 5 months last week.
Mm-hmm.
And to answer your question, bro, I gotta say, even to this day, I think Alana's more needy.
Wow. Yeah, Kaya's really like you then.
Yo, I'm telling you, man, Alana, she's needy, bro. Not like annoying needy, like,
She
dang, bro,
just
what do you
likes
want now?
attention,
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like she loves
interaction.
people. Yeah,
Mhm.
she loves people. So
For sure.
she gets that from me too. Like she loves being around people. She loves
Hmm.
entertaining people. She loves being the center of attention sometimes. And then there's times where she doesn't. She's times where that's like me again. Like I don't even want to be bothered with you. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like we talk about it all the time. Like we can go 3 months without talking and
Hmm.
pick it up right where we left off.
Yep.
Like and then or we'll like we don't have to talk every day. You know what I'm saying? Just to know like, yo, what's up? What's good? You know what I'm saying? We can kick it next week. I ain't
Hmm.
seen you in a year, bro. It's all good. We're gonna kick it next week.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah.
that's how Alana is. She doesn't need somebody to interface all the time. But when it comes to especially now that Kai's here, she doesn't get jealous, but you can see she wants just a little bit more attention now than
Hmm.
before Kai was here. Just because, Kai's a baby. As soon as you see a baby, what do? Oh, you know
Oh,
what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
Yeah, nah, don't touch my baby, COVID.
Yeah.
So I'm just like at that point, it's like, man, it's hard, bro. Like when it's a baby, they need you all the time.
Yeah.
That's why I said whenever you have a baby, you make sure they're on a schedule all the time. Make sure they're on
Hmm.
a schedule because if not, you're not gonna be able to do anything for yourself. You're not gonna be able to get anything done. Like you're not even gonna be able to go take a nap when you want to when the baby's napping because you don't even know when the baby's gonna nap. And at that
Yeah.
point, by the time the baby naps, oh, I gotta go wash the dishes. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Like it's little stuff like that. So babies need you all the time, but at that age, Alana, definitely, yeah.
Wow. I thought you for sure was gonna say Kyle, but I mean she be chilling. It looked like she be
Like
chilling every time I see it.
Kai be chilling, dog.
Chilling and me mugging, like just like
Chilling, dog. Like she don't need nothing from you except some breast milk. That's it. You know what I'm saying?
so
And
breast
I
milk and be put to sleep.
right, like I be holding her. Oh, you hungry? Here you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Hey, she needs you, not me. I don't have that. So
Hmm.
that's exactly how it is, bro. She only cry when she tired and when she hungry. Other than that, be kicking it.
Sheesh.
Kicking
That's
it.
easy then. Well,
Yeah.
it sounds easier like than a
Yeah,
lot.
bro.
Hmm.
It just depends on you, the way that first impression. You know what I'm saying? First impressions are everything, even with babies.
Hmm.
Give them that first impression, and it's like they come into the world and they be like, "Oh, I see how this life gonna work. I'm not messing with it. We about to fix this right now.
Yeah, for sure.
hey, we about to change this up right quick. When I cry, you move just like that.
Now.
Right? Exactly. We about to be a
Man.
ludicrous all guy here. When I move,
Not
you
just
move.
like
Right, just
that.
like that. You dig?
Man. So we talked about it a little bit, but explain a little bit more in depth, like how do you pour into your kids?
Um, I there's times where I gotta like pull Lana to the side, have a little pep talk with her, just
Hmm.
to keep her on track. Like like I said, with school is the biggest thing.
Hmm.
And I really gotta let her because we doing this whole online schooling now. These kids are not having it at all.
Hmm.
So there's times where she's chilling in her room, she's on a computer, she's doing her online schooling and stuff. And she's in the middle of class. All of a sudden, we check on her again, and she in there playing with Legos. I'm like, bro, what you doing? And like, what are you doing, bro? And like I gotta run over to the computer real quick, put it on mute, like so they don't hear me cussing her out real quick. I'm like, dog, turn the camera off real quick. Hey, you might want to get up now because it's about to get ugly. Get up, get back on the computer, and she'll just look at me like, oh my gosh. Like he walked in on me. Like I don't know what you doing. Like, come on, I'm not stupid.
The book
Come
of
on, bro.
honor, bro. Just
Like,
looking.
come on, bro. Like, you looking at me like I'm crazy. You the one sitting there playing with Legos in the middle of story time. Like, what you doing? Like, come on, man.
Man.
But I pour into her a lot about school, a lot. But then there's times where she got an attitude or something, and I got to remind her like, look, or her and her mom are going at it, like they be arguing like sisters sometimes, and it's irritating. But I gotta pull both of them to the side sometimes, and I gotta let them know like, yo, you're the mom, all right, you're the kid,
Mm-hmm.
kid. What she says, that's what's going on. She's not about to tell you to jump out the window. So just do what she says when she tells you and how she tells you. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Don't ask no questions. Don't talk back. That's just what it's going to be. You don't talk back to me, so why you going to talk back to her? You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
So, and then with Mel, I'm like, yo, stop going back and forth with her. You don't need to go back and forth with her. You're the parent. You know what I'm saying? Like, do the parent thing. I don't need to step in every time that she's not listening. Like, tell her straight up, like, yo, and you need to be assertive.
Mm-hmm.
She don't want to listen. Hey, beat her butt. Y'all ain't hear that from me. You don't want to listen. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So I pour into my kids a lot, and I have to, because nobody else is going to teach them the way that I can teach them ever.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody. So when it comes to real life situations and being street smart, I'm all in.
Mm-hmm.
Book smart, hey, Mel, you got it. I'm a dummy. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Mm-hmm.
barely making it through this course right now. Like, this ain't
Hey,
no joke, bro.
trust me. I
This
be
ain't no
knowing.
this ain't no joke, bro. This college for real. I ain't go.
Hey, bro, college is overrated. Overrated.
Yeah, you was in there. You was in there partying
Dying,
all the time, bro.
dying,
Stop.
dying, dying.
Stop. You was dying because you were out the night before kicking it.
Hey, I could have been in the crib the night before and I was still dying. Like, what equation is that? What if it's not if it's math, if it's not adding, subtracting, multiplying, or dividing? I'm lost. Like, I'm just
Right,
lost.
bro. People be throwing trigonometry at you, and I'm like, is that even math? That's not even math, is it? Isn't that science?
Bro, I had to take calculus, pre-cal. I was just like, this is I don't understand how I'm gonna use this in what I want to
And
do
exactly. Like, this is not gonna help me anywhere.
at all.
Anywhere. Like, what
Problem
I'm doing,
solving
the course
skills.
I'm in now, bro, is math. Like, you figuring out people's whole military careers through math. Like, their time in
Why?
service.
Why?
Dog, I'm telling you, like, just so we can ask them to stay in the army again. Like, you want to stay in the army a little bit longer? Yes. Okay. Did you pass your PT test? Yes. All right, let's go. Go ahead. Put your hand up. Let's go.
Oh my
You want to
gosh.
re-enlist? All right, let's do it. Like, that is that easy. But nah, we gotta. I tell you, if I see more than 4 numbers on a piece of paper, I'm out. I can't do it. I'm gone. But
Yeah.
that's exactly how this course is, bro. Is dates, dates, dates. You adding dates, multiplying numbers, subtracting dates.
Oh God.
It's crazy, bro. But answer your question, I pour into my kids a lot about the school, man, and real life situation, street smart
Yeah.
stuff that nobody else is gonna teach them, that they're gonna have to experience themselves for real.
So do you have to like encourage Alana more now that she's older, or is it more like you give her like a quick pep talk and it's like, all right, cool, like she's on track, or
Most of the time, she's cool. At first, it was hard because she hates school just like I do, bro.
mm-hmm.
I'm telling you, that's my kid for real. But now, like, I think that she's gotten used to this whole online schooling thing. She used to love going to school, like, but she was physically at school. She loved seeing her friends. She loved being at school. She loved doing school things. I
Mm-hmm.
asked her what she learned at the end of the day. She'd be like, I don't remember. What have you been doing all day then, bro?
Doing little
Like,
things with my friends.
pretty much, yeah. That's all she's been doing all day.
Yo.
Being a little hood rat with all her little white friends. I'm like, what you doing? That's not even possible. How?
Yo.
but she used to love being at school, but now she's gotten used to the whole online schooling thing. And Mel was telling me the other day how she picked up her laptop and gave all the kids in her class a tour of the house and stuff. I'm like, bro, they don't live here. Like, what you doing? Like,
Just
get
letting
these
you know I
kids.
live good.
Right. Hey, y'all see that fridge? That's new. This
Stay
is my
full.
right. This is my little sister. Don't talk to her. COVID. Um, bro, it's crazy, man. Like, and I'm just in there looking at her like, yo, get these kids out of my house. But daddy, they're just on the computer. Okay, close it then. That's it. Just close it.
It's in class over with. Why are they still here?
Right. Why? I don't even want to see her teacher. Hey, Miss Brady. You know what I'm saying? Like, golly, babe. But she be all one. She definitely be all one. But she encouraging her, man. It takes a little bit, but as soon as she's in it to win it. She is.
Mm-hmm.
She wants to be the best at everything. She's just like me.
Hey. Oh God. That means she'll be super competitive.
You know me.
Super competitive.
You what Drake said, you know me. You know me.
Hey yo.
I'll tell you, man.
Man.
It's in my blood.
For sure in your blood. Pops the same way. I'm
yeah.
like
He first met you, he was talking trash.
Yeah, I'm like, wait.
I don't even know you.
We acquainted like this? I don't know.
Right.
Okay.
He walked up to you straight up. He was like, hey, I heard my son beat you in basketball a few times. Hold on.
I'm like, wait a minute.
You don't even want to know my name? You don't even know me yet.
Okay.
How do you know it was
nice
me?
to meet you too. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Right. What's your name? Michael? Yep. That was you. That was you.
Oh.
Right.
Not, are you hungry? Are you thirsty? Just
right.
I heard you was getting buckets on. Okay.
Exactly. Straight buckets.
Okay.
Golly, bro.
Hey.
We just dove right into it head first.
I know, for real. So, what is the most difficult part of being a father?
Like I said before, man, is waking up, making sure that you're doing everything right. Mm-hmm. Everything right, man. Mm-hmm. You do not want to fail at this because it is. I'm telling you, I've been heartbroken so much from being a father. Like, damn, am I doing this right? You know what I'm saying? How should I do it this way? Or how should I talk to her? You know what I'm saying? Like, is she understanding it this way? Maybe I should change up the tactic. It's hard, bro. It's hard because you really don't want to mess this up. So the most difficult thing, honestly, is really just waking up every day and making sure that you're setting that prime example for your kids to make sure that they don't do the wrong things you did. Mm-hmm. Good thing I don't have a boy because golly, it'd be a different world.
Oh, for sure.
I'm telling you, because if I had a boy, hey, bro, come here. Let me tell you this. You know what I'm saying? Let me tell you what Pops did when he was younger. Mm-hmm. I can't do that with my daughter, man. Mm-hmm. Yeah, like I'm trying to get her into hoop dreams and everything, and she's just not having it.
I feel like to play with My Little Pony.
Right. Like Kai, she gonna be my superstar. I can feel it. She gonna be the athlete. She a dog,
with that mean mug, she ain't got no choice.
She already a dog. So, man, like I said, it's the hardest part is just making sure you wake up every day and making sure that you're doing the right things and setting that example. It's just like in life, like first impressions, or you know what I'm saying. If you're a supervisor or boss, you need to set the example for your employees. Like my kids are my employees. I run this. You feel me? So I need to set the example for my employees.
For sure. So would you say that's the most satisfying feeling? Like once you get that confirmation, like, yeah, like my kids are comfortable. Mm-hmm. They not waking up and wondering where their next meal coming from. Like they're happy, they're smiling, they healthy.
It is, bro, because we weren't well off as kids, man. Mm-hmm. And just knowing that my kids are never gonna have to struggle, even when I go, man, military, they pay for my dead body. Cause golly, mm-hmm. Like if I go, they getting bread, and it's all in their name. Mm-hmm. So you know how it is. Your pops was in the military too, man. It's so. That being said, I know they'll never have to struggle. Like we struggled growing up, and my pops he did an article for a newspaper in Williamsburg, and I didn't realize how much we struggled until I read that article, and it humbled me so much. I'm light skinned, man. It's hard to humble me, but it humbled me so much, bro. Like I was like, dog, I never realized, and I started like tearing up while I'm reading the article, And I'm like, I had no idea. You know what I'm saying? Like, and at that point, all you want to do is just give back to your parents. Like, once you realize how much we struggled and how bad it was, and they never even let you see it, never even let you smell it, like, it's crazy, crazy, crazy just realizing that. I caught a glimpse of a lot of stuff. Man, we went through a lot of stuff together, and it's unspoken stuff. So, but knowing that my kids will never have to struggle like that, the way I did, or the way my family did growing up, it means a lot to me because I know I'm doing something right. And then seeing the way Alana reacts after I tell her something or I teach her something, and she follows through with it and she does what I taught her, that's gold to me. Like, that's platinum. Like, that's J. Cole, you know what I'm saying, with no features.
Yeah.
Like, that's everything to me. And I love it to death, bro. It means so much. But,
yeah. I don't think we as kids, like when you're that young, like you don't realize like, oh, okay, I'm not walking around. Because I mean, when we was growing up, it wasn't really, everybody wasn't on Jordan releases and all that stuff.
Bro.
Like we still kids. Like we just friends because you live down the street, we live in the same neighborhood.
Exactly.
Who, whatever. But you know, when you look back and you just like, dang, like I didn't realize my parents like was not in that like state of mind to even do that. Like, I'm just cool because I got my Xbox, like, and
dog.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that cost, like, to have an Xbox, like, it cost them, like, they had to put in some serious, like, inquiries for it and stuff like that. It's definitely a humbling experience.
And that's real. And then seeing the stuff the little bit of stuff we did have as kids, man, I'm like, dang, like, I was fortunate enough to have that. You know what I'm saying? Like, golly, and I'm buying this stuff myself now. For myself, for real, like video games and stuff like that. I'm buying that stuff for myself, and now Alana's starting to ask for it. I'm like, look, bro, we can't both be playing video games. That's too much money. I'm just like, look, let me be a kid just a little bit longer, and I'll give this to you. You can have it. But man, it's like I said, man, it humbles you a lot once you realize that. It really does.
Yeah, especially like with you and your situation, like you already got kids, and Alana's already like she's grown basically. Like she's not like little no more.
She thinks she is.
Yeah, she definitely thinks she is, but it's just like, dang, like you looking at like I feel like we don't really realize it until we like start talking to like friends. We just like, oh yeah, you remember when Beyblade came out, man? I had the Beyblade, and
Pokemon and all that
like,
stuff.
Sitting there, I'm like, never had the Beyblade. Like, never had the Beyblade.
No, I don't remember that. Actually.
I don't remember that. It's like, oh yeah, I had Yu-Gi-Oh cards. I'm like, okay, I did have Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Right.
Back then.
Right.
Like, yeah,
we got them in McDonald's Happy Meals.
Exactly. Yeah. And it's like, oh, well, I had the little remote control car. I remember I had the Chevy, and I'm like,
I'm sorry, there was a Chevy.
Oh, they had those back then?
Like, they had a Chevy?
Those back then.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like, I'm like, I remember I had the little toy car where you pedal with your feet.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like, I don't remember the remote control.
I ain't even had that. I had the one where you pedal with your hands. Where you
yes.
Low, you know?
Yes. I had that. I had that. When I got too big, we kept it. Like
you was mad fortunate, B. Like,
I'm in that show like this. Like this.
I'm already too big for it by the time I get it.
Right, exactly. Like
I wanted this 3 years ago, Dad.
That for sure. And it's like, well, you got it now. You asked for it and you got it now. Enjoy it.
Right. Don't ask for anything else for the rest of the year.
Yeah, exactly. Like
That's
cool
crazy.
it for the rest of the year.
That's crazy.
Even though like lastly, like they don't like it's just crazy to me now thinking about it. Like your parents don't even let you know, like it's not in the budget. Like you come in here like it's kids nowadays and you're just like, oh, I want those Union ones. I want the Dr. Dre Beats. I want some AirPods. I want the PS5. And it's like, all right, like granted, when we was growing up, like first PlayStation was what, like $100?
Yeah, it wasn't $600. I know that.
So it's like now, like going to buy some of this stuff like AirPods, like $200, like PS5, like what, $500?
Yeah.
And like Dr. Dre Beats, $300. Like y'all asking for like multiple gifts. Like we asking for the PlayStation and a couple games. And back then, like that
the games were like $20. Exactly. Now they're $70. I'm like, dog, they almost as much as the first PlayStation.
And you remember when like the PlayStation and the Xbox first came out, it came with like 2 games.
Exactly.
So it's
now all this junk come with is a controller.
For sure.
You want a game, you gotta get the special edition Xbox which is another $200.
Exactly.
I'm like, dog, I'm paying $200 extra for one more game.
For one more game.
What are we doing with our lives here?
Exactly.
I really need to rethink my hobbies at this point.
Translating that money into now is just like, dang, like it's still not as much. Like a PlayStation back then would have probably been like $300-$400 now with the games.
Exactly.
So that's humbling for real.
It is, bro. It really is. But I mean, back then, we didn't even care about none of that stuff anyway. We wanted to hoop. We wanted to go outside and kick it. I mean, there were rainy days. All right, cool. Hey, you can come over. You know what I'm saying? You can play PlayStation or Sega Genesis. What they say on Maldozo's when the game cast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I couldn't afford the Xbox. So you know what I'm saying? You got the game cast. So
for sure.
Rainy days, that's just what it was. But any other time, man, we out.
We outside with it. We outside with it.
Playing tackle football with no pads. That's just what it was.
Playing manhunt in the whole big neighborhood.
Right. I know you ain't do the tackle football because you real frail.
Oh, no. I did it. I was just getting laid out. You know, bro, how I move now, like everybody's older than me. Like all my friends are pretty much older than me. So imagine me, big head, low body, running out there with the football. They're like, go. Boom. Exactly.
Right.
Getting tackled by like NFL linebackers in my age. I'm just like
tackled by Troy.
What, Leah? I'm like, what are y'all eating? Because clearly, like, y'all are on steroids, and I'm just out here, like, frail body, just getting smacked around.
All of a sudden, you hear in the background, he needs some milk.
Literally. And I was a little crybaby back there, so I'm getting hit once, and I'm crying. I'm on the sideline. Yeah, like, hold on. I'm done. I'm done.
Hey, after this, can we play tag?
Literally, that was me. I'm like, let's play tag because I know you can't catch me. Like, and then when they finally do, they push you down like, you
right, bro.
Like,
gotcha.
Ow. Man.
I was a little crybaby back there.
I for sure was, bro. It did not take much for me to cry. You can hurt my feelings with anything.
Oh, man. That's crazy.
And it's crazy now because I'm like, I literally don't care. Like tough skin. Like if I can't be around sensitive people because I just don't got filters.
Dog, you know how hard it is not to have cussed this entire time.
I appreciate you. I appreciate
you. I'm here for you. You gave me some rules and regulations. I gotta follow it. It's your world, not mine. But it's worked out.
So wrapping it up, man, I got to give you one scenario before I leave. And I had to, since we didn't talk about basketball, and I figured we wouldn't, I got to give you a basketball scenario.
Thank you.
So you're up by 1 in the fourth quarter.
Oh, let's go.
Left.
Let's go. Who's taking the last shot, me or you? Me. Let's go.
No.
Problem solved.
No. Who do you want guarding the best player for the last 8 seconds? And it could be whoever you define as the best player right now, which I know you're going to say is LeBron. So who do you want?
Oh, we talking about NBA.
Yeah. Oh, definitely.
Oh, NBA. I thought we were talking about me, myself, and
No. So who do you want guarding best player for the last 8 seconds in the fourth quarter? Gary Payton, Dennis Rodman, or Scottie Pippen? If he's now pick who you want to pick, because I know you're gonna pick your GOAT, which is LeBron. I know you're gonna pick him. So who you gonna guard him?
Hey, LeBron was on his defensive thing in the bubble. Though.
Indeed he was. I was so proud.
He was so proud. His defensive thing. He the GOAT, by the way, just to let y'all know. Anyway, you said Gary Payton, Dennis Rodman,
or Scottie Pippen. I mean, I don't know.
Or Scottie Pippen?
Yeah. I don't know who you're gonna have as the offensive player.
Yeah, who's the best player?
You can choose that right now because LeBron's not really in positions to take the last shot.
Man,
So,
man, I want Jordan to take that last shot for one.
You want Jordan to take the last shot.
I want Jordan to be the offensive player. Oh yeah, I want Jordan to be the offensive player on guard. So, with that being said, I want Scottie Pippen to strap that man.
Ooh.
Oh boy, you already know. Because I feel like Scottie Pippen is so underrated.
When
it comes to the Jordan era. Dog, I want Scottie Pippen to strap him up, and I know he will.
Great matchup. When I say great,
outstanding. Like, I feel like Scotty would just he's ruthless already.
Oh, for sure.
You remember
Scotty
the
was a
Olympics,
problem.
right? You remember the Olympics with what's his
Cool
name?
coach.
Yes, with Kukoc. I wanted to say Kukoc. It was Kukoc, and Scotty was guarding most of the game, but they showed him different looks with him and Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
Scottie Pippen was not playing with that boy.
A dog in him.
At all. He comes to the bucket, it's a wrap. And then Dennis Rodman coming out of nowhere, smacking the crap out of him. Come on now. But Scottie Pippen is going to give Jordan problems.
Hey, as much as I want to disagree, he played with Jordan for what, 10 years, 8 years, whatever it was.
Won how many championships with him?
8 years.
6.
So it's like, to think, like, he knows all Jordan's moves. I mean, which everybody did. Everybody.
And I feel like the only defensive player that gave Jordan problems really was Gary Payton.
Yeah. Gary Payton
that actually
had
gave him
good
problems.
hands. He has good hands and good foot speed.
His hand-eye coordination and him being as agile as he was in his lateral movements, he was a problem for anybody defensively.
Mm-hmm.
But with Scottie Pippen's size and his hand-eye coordination, his basketball IQ, and you give his lateral movement, bro, Scottie Pippen, his length alone
is ridiculous.
Like, is Jordan gonna have a problem, dog? And I'm saying that in the most disrespectful way possible. And I don't care. I don't care.
Bro, I initially had picked, I was like, who would I pick? And I was like, maybe Dennis Rodman just because he's a little taller. But Scottie Pippen got great hands.
Oh, yes.
I feel like Dennis Rodman probably has better feet, but Scottie has better hands.
I feel like Dennis Rodman's balance is a lot better.
Yeah.
I agree with you on that. But Scottie Pippen's his hands,
Scottie Pippen,
and his IQ, and him not, man, he would honestly, I don't ever remember like seeing a game from Scottie Pippen where he was in foul trouble either.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, that plays a lot into it.
Mm-hmm.
A lot into it.
Yeah.
I don't know if the refs, they just mess with him like that, but he was rarely in foul trouble.
I was about to say, Scottie Pippen was ripping guards, like 6 foot guards.
Like it's nothing. It's nothing. And then dunking on them on the other end.
Exactly.
So, I mean, yeah, Scottie Pippen. That's my choice, no doubt. I didn't even realize you said Scottie Pippen. I was still thinking about myself guarding the best player on the court because that's just what I do.
Hey, here we go.
You know me. I mean, it's either me or you.
For sure.
Me or you guard the
best player.
Exactly. And we're fighting over the best player.
Or alternating, at least.
Exactly. We're going to give him different looks. Jordan and Pippen giving Kukoc different looks.
At 6, if he scores 2 in a row, it's mine. Like, it's mine. Like,
right.
When we get to 6 points, we'll switch. Like, exactly. When we've scored 6 points, we'll switch.
Exactly. And vice versa. Just so we can take a break.
Yes, for sure.
I don't care. That's why I love hooping with you, bro, because whenever we hoop together, we already know what's up.
Exactly.
We already know offensively and defensively, bro. It don't even matter. Like, we're not forcing the ball on each other. We're not arguing for the ball. Like, we don't need the ball in our hands all the time. It just everything just flows. Nope.
Literally.
We got 3 other people on our team, but we really don't.
Yeah, exactly. It's like the only time we fight is over a turnover, or we'll be like,
exactly,
let me guard him, and it's like,
bro.
No, it's like not ego. It's like, let me guard him for real.
Exactly. Just let me get him. Let me get him. I got him. And as soon as we say, yo, I got him, you got him. Go ahead. Man.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's just what it is.
Or just like, all right, like, I'm going here. No. Go here first. Right.
Exactly.
Yeah, go here first.
Exactly.
For sure.
Man, it's love on the court. It's love on the court, definitely. When I get back, we hooping.
Yes, bro. We have to find somewhere to hoop.
Yeah. I mean, you already told you we got a gym open up there in Nova.
Yeah. So, it's open now?
Oh, yes. Yes, sir. Oh. Yes, sir. It might be closed when I get back because people in Atlanta, I'm talking about Atlanta. Y'all don't know how to cover y'all faces. Y'all out clubbing and everything, dog.
It's Richmond too, bro. They out here tripping right now.
Oh, yeah, I believe it. Man, I'm telling you, COVID real. For all y'all people out there listening, COVID is real, bro.
Check the numbers.
It's even real in the military, believe it or not. Man, they shut down a whole post at Fort Bliss because one soldier got COVID. One person got COVID and gave it to like 40 other people.
And that's how it's supposed to be. Like,
I'm just like, dog, come on, bro. This is why we're not gonna get anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly why. Like, COVID real, man.
For sure. I appreciate you doing this interview, my guy. It took us a minute to get it done, but I appreciate this a lot, for real.
I've been waiting on it. It's long overdue. Overdue.
For sure,
It was supposed to happen before I left. It was supposed to happen, what, 2 months ago? A month and a half ago?
3.
Yeah, 3. For real. It was supposed to be me and Jermaine on this thing together.
Oh, for sure. When you get back, we definitely coming out there, for real. So all 3 of us can be on at the same time.
Ooh, that's going to be a problem.
That's going to be a problem, for real.
You know you're not safe, right?
Yeah.
You might want to come up with a safe word. And I don't mean it in that way. Calm down, people. No,
relax. Y'all all just relax.
Yeah. But
we fry each other on the regular.
On the regular.
As soon as we see each other, it's on.
Like, we don't even say what's up.
Exactly.
If we do dap each other up, it's we coming with some damage with it.
Exactly. Exactly.
Ain't no filter either.
Exactly. Yeah. As soon as you dap up, your heart gonna break.
Yeah, exactly. Like, boy, you looking ugly today. And that's the bare minimum.
The bare minimum.
Just imagine that being said in the worst way possible.
Oh man.
But yeah, man, this has been dope. This has really been dope. It's my first podcast, by the way.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
This is my first one, so this is dope. You know what I'm saying? You know me, I like to talk.
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why I had to get you on, because I'm like, I know, man. I already know.
Yeah, man.
It's
gonna be a good conversation, regardless.
Mm-hmm.
We can do this all day, but nah, man, I appreciate you. Appreciate you having me on.
Appreciate you too, man.
Yo, this junk gonna blow up. I already know it is.
Appreciate it.
You got a light skin. You got your light skinned brother on there too. So you know you about to add like 1,400 more.
Oh yeah, followers. That's easily 1,400 followers.
Easily.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm about to promote this. I'm about to promote the heck out of this. You thought I was promoting your last ones? You thought I was promoting your last ones? What?
My dog about to be sending this to family members. Like, hey,
here. You remember the one I was getting buckets on? Yeah. Hey, this is podcast. Listen to it.
No, we got to do this. I can't wait to come back. I gotta give him 50 now. I gotta give him 50. I gotta give him 50 when he gets.
We in there
for sure. But all right, y'all. It's another episode of the Rapper Cap Podcast, RAPORCAP Podcast on Instagram. Same thing on Twitter. Just remove the D or move the T and add a 1 at the end of it. And y'all follow me. It's the boy Mike, the young OG. My boy Trey. Appreciate you again.
Hey, check my IG, REW Part 3, REWPART number 3.
Yes, sir. And check
me in there.
All right. Peace, y'all.
Peace.